Locked out TV, thought you knew. Keep it G and keep it fly. Locked out merch you got to buy. Many colors on the tee. Swear there's has be on your screen. I'ma cut me everything. Homie said it's going fast. Put my blue on everything. Locked out TV, bring your facts.
What's good, fam bam? Welcome back to another episode of Loked Out TV. You already know how we do it, man. We're going to keep it loked out, no doubt, for real. Coming at you with another loked out banger. And this one right here, we're going to be talking a little bit about that Mexican OT, or shall I say MAGA OT, because he's catching a whole lot of backlash from the raza right now over his support for the TRUMP movement, man. And we talking about deportation and all that. But check it out. Before we jump all the way up into the video, it'd be highly appreciated if y'all hit that like, that subscribe, and that notification bell so y'all can be notified of all the latest loked out content as it drops. And if you really want to keep it all the way loked out, hit that comment section and talk your shh, because that's exactly what the comment section's there for. Yes, indeed. Also, man, real quick announcement. We do have channel memberships available. 3 different levels. Each level comes with its very own perks and benefits to having that level, including, sneak peeks at videos, seeing videos in advance before anyone else gets to see them. And the highest level comes with, custom emojis, got all kinds of, you know what I'm saying? But the highest level comes with everything, including an online store discount for the merch. So it'd be highly appreciated if y'all consider becoming members so we get these membership numbers up and start doing members only lives and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you do not want to hear me talk about the topic of the video, well, just stick around for 3 minutes. But either way it goes, you're going to want to hear me talk about the topic of the video on this one right here. That way you're not lost about where all this information and these clips are coming from, because I got some on the way. That's all I can say, man. I got some on the way. Okay, now that being said, let's go ahead and jump to the topic, man. That Mexican OT, aka MAGA OT, man, he has let it be known that he is in full support of Trump and everything Trump got going on when it comes to the ICE going around and arresting, hardworking individuals just trying to make it, and deportation, all that. You know what I'm saying? As you see on the screen right now, boom, there it is. Mexican OT drops a comment, a statement, whatever you want to call it. And he's saying, look, I got to pay taxes. These illegals do not have to pay taxes, and I do have to pay taxes. Okay. Now, what we got coming your way right now, we about to debunk all this. Now, we'll go ahead and put a disclaimer out there. This information that I have gathered for you is coming from 2022, but that don't mean nothing. The numbers probably went up since then, so don't even try to use that as an excuse. That being said, let's go ahead and jump to these clips, get the information, and I'll be back.
So whenever I see you guys waving it around, I get excited. So this is what this Mexican rap artist did for me. I literally was endorsing him, running up his streams. I interviewed him a few times. I was in a music video of his. I even booked him for shows. And I was very saddened to see that he was a mega supporter. And why does this matter? Because the reason why I was trying to help run up his stuff is because I thought he was going to be a movement leader for Mexican American people who during these times like this would be able to get some support from him and be a louder voice. But I was mistaken. And I saw that he came out with a music video yesterday, and I will not be streaming it because I will no longer help you feed your family, since you don't care about nobody else's family. So I'm not a hater, but I'm no longer a supporter.
Studies show that undocumented immigrants paid $96.7 billion in federal, state, and local taxes in 2022. Most of that amount, $59.4 billion, was paid to the federal government, while the remaining $37.3 billion was paid to state and local governments. Undocumented immigrants paid federal, state, and local taxes of $8,889 per person in 2022. In other words, for every 1 million undocumented immigrant who reside in the country, Public services receive $8.9 billion in additional tax revenue. More than a third of the tax dollars paid by undocumented immigrants go through payroll taxes dedicated to funding programs that these workers are barred from accessing. Undocumented immigrants pay $25.7 billion in Social Security taxes, $6.4 billion in Medicare taxes, and $1.8 billion in unemployment insurance taxes in 2022. The state and local levels slightly than half, 46%, or $15.1 billion of the tax payments made by undocumented immigrants. Once again, undocumented immigrants are through sales and excise taxes levied on their purchases. Most other payments are made through property taxes, such as those levied on homeowners and renters. 31%, or $10.4 billion, or through personal and business income taxes. 21%, or $7.0 billion. 6 states raised more than $1 billion each in tax revenue from undocumented immigrants. Once again, undocumented immigrants, illegals, living within their borders. Those states are California, $8.5 billion, Texas, OT, that Mexican OT, Texas, $4.9 billion, New York, $3.1 billion, Florida, $1.8 billion, Illinois, $1.5 billion, and New Jersey, $1.3 billion. In large majority of states, 40, undocumented immigrants pay higher state and local tax rates than the top 1% of households living within their borders. Income tax payments of undocumented immigrants are affected by laws that require them to pay more than otherwise similarly, situated U.S. citizens. Undocumented immigrants are often barred from receiving meaningful tax credits and sometimes do not claim refunds they are owed due to lack of awareness, concern about their immigration status, or insufficient access to tax preparation assistance. Providing access to work authorization for undocumented immigrants would increase their tax contributions, both because their wages would rise and because their rates of tax compliance would increase. Under a scenario where work authorization is provided to all current undocumented immigrants, their tax contributions would rise by $40.2 billion per year. That's $136.9 billion. Most of the new revenue raised in this scenario, $33.1 billion, would flow to the federal government, while the remainder, $7.1 billion, would flow to states and locals, local spots. You know what I mean, man? Oh man, so there you have it. For everyone out there that's saying, hey, these illegals are running the economy. They don't pay taxes. They don't this. They don't that. They don't this. Well, there you have it. That's billions and billions and billions of dollars that I have done proved is going to the government. That's billions of dollars going to the government from undocumented immigrants, just them. That's not including all the money that they're getting off of citizens. These are undocumented, and they're getting. So for everyone saying that they not, hey, they're not helping the government. Obviously, they're helping the government if they're helping the government make billions. So the real question is, what is the government doing with these billions of dollars that's coming from these undocumented immigrants? Okay. Now, and this is another thing. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna end the video, right? I do not understand. I really do not understand these individuals like that Mexican OT, and other individuals from, Mexican descent, or any immigrant descent at all, that comes from immigrant parents, for sure. You know for a fact your parents came over here from another country trying to make a better life for themselves and for you, if you wasn't born, or maybe you was born, you know what I'm saying? Or even your grandparents, or whatever the case may be. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a first generation, second generation, third generation. You come from immigrants, right? You come from people that took the chance to leave their country for whatever the reason was, come over here and try to make a better life for themselves and for the future of their genetics. You know what I'm saying? So to sit there like and just like, you know what? It's just disrespectful to me. To me, it's just disrespectful to even talk about you. But I'm not gonna get deported. Let them all get deported. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, and for individuals, well, my parents are legal. They got their papers and all this. Well, that's good. That's great. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, it's just messed up to me that individuals will be like, you know what? F them all. I'm good to go. Now, everyone that's supporting Trump right now, that's coming from that descent, y'all need to understand that man was trying to take your birthrights away. And it got canceled, it got killed by a judge. You know what I'm saying? But he was trying to take them birthrights away. So that's telling me he'd be willing to deport y'all just as easy as he'd be willing to deport illegals. You know what I'm saying? Illegals, you know? So let's just keep that in mind, man. I mean, I think it's real disrespectful for, say, a Mexicano individual or a Chicano, you know what I'm saying? Mexican American, whatever you want to call it. I find it really disrespectful for them to not care about this situation and to say deport them. Deport them. I find that very disrespectful to your bloodline, to everything, to your family, most definitely. I don't get it, man. But that being said, go ahead and drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all think about this situation. You already know how we do it, man. We're going to keep it low doubt, no doubt, for real. Till the next one, much love, much respect, and we out.
Locked Out TV, thought you knew. Keep it G and keep it fly. Locked Out merch, you got